Hello there, and I'm here with Sharneigh. Hello, Sharneigh.
Hello.
Now, you are from, as it says on your T-shirt, the Ladies' Circle.
Yes. Yep.
So, I thought this was going to be like a networking, but it's not networking. Okay, it's a social club.
Yes. Yeah. So we're a social club. There's plenty of business networking groups out there, but our foundation is friendship and fundraising.
Yep.
That's our motto: fun, friendship, and fundraising. And we organise a lot of events. We get together. We're a friendship club essentially, and try to raise money
What we
in the
need to do is,
process.
though, we need to go back in history,
Yeah.
back to when it all began 90 years ago.
Yeah.
90
Long way
years
back.
ago. So, explain to us, how did this all start?
So Lady Circle was a result of Roundtable, and a lot of people in the community, they know about Roundtable way before they know about us. They organise a lot of the community firework displays, Santa sleighs at Christmas, you might have seen. And Lady Circle was a result of the partners of Roundtable, and we're going back before the war, a long time ago now. The girls, they said the guys are out having fun. We want our own version, so they set up Lady Circle. And at that time, you had to be a partner or a wife of Roundtable. Nowadays, we're open to everyone, but it's really interesting chatting to generations. I recently met a family. They've got four generations of
Right.
Lady Circle, and chatting to great granny. You hear about stories of them when they were young women going out looking for round tablers to marry so that they could get into Lady Circle. Nowadays it's really different. We're open to everyone, but that's how we started originally.
That's fantastic. How many members do you have? I mean, it's just this. We'll just do the UK, just for.
So here we've got sort of 700 to 800. We've got members joining all the time, so that's sort of a rolling number through the year, and then internationally even more. So we've got clubs all over the world now, but it's the basis is the sort of town level club.
So there are clubs in each town, or are they?
Yes, most towns across the UK. It varies over time. We've had them open and close. If there isn't one in your town, then we say we can get one going. There's definitely a need these days for for socialising, especially after lockdown.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And your position within the group.
So I started with Lady Circle about 4 or 5 years ago. At the time, I was living in Lincolnshire, didn't know anyone, applied for a job, didn't
Yeah.
check the location. um, anyway, had a few years there, and I just saw I think it was an advert on Facebook. Meet new people in a wine bar, and I thought, oh, I'll give that a go.
Sounds like fun.
Yep. And I haven't looked back. I've had so many incredible experiences since. I've moved around quite a bit with work, sort
Yeah.
of over the last few years. So it's been really nice when I relocate that I can, reach out and see if there's a circle. And if there isn't one, like we had down sort of in the Guildford area year before last, we can look at setting one up, and we'll have the support of the existing circles as well. Um,
Because
we,
you said that a major part of the ladies circle is the fact that basically it's the same people that go each time, whether it's like every week, every other week, every month.
yeah.
So you're not getting those, the people not they'll go once and then perhaps again in a couple of months.
Yeah, so we've been going for so long, and we pride ourselves on being, long term, genuine friendship group. We have a lot of ladies come along, and they've perhaps been to meetups
Yeah.
and other social clubs. But people, and these days people do in society, they do move, as I have with work, relocate. But we really like that. We tend to get a really good foundation of friends, and they stay friends for years and years. So we like to think we're a much more long-term solution to sort of some of the meetup groups where you do maybe see people come and go.
Because you do get, I mean, obviously you get your main group, but then you get your little breakaway groups. They go off for coffee or they go to the
Yeah.
theatre. So you get those little tiny friendship groups as well, which are very, very important, especially at the moment.
Yeah, we've got all sorts of groups, like you say, at local level. We've also actually got national networks now. We've got a book club.
Do
We've
you
got
do big international things and
yes. So you can get as involved as you like. If you want to stay, in your local town, and that is what some people really enjoy is their local community and their local friends. Then that's absolutely fine, and just as welcomed. If you love traveling, you can get internationally. I've had so many incredible experiences traveling, and that's whether that's through Ladies Circle events that are organised. We have every year in the UK, we have our AGM weekend. We'll get together, we'll discuss some topics, we'll talk about the charities we want to support for that upcoming year, because that rotates each year.
Yeah.
And we just use it as an excuse to have a really good get together, a catch up and a party. So there's that at national level. We have that at international level as well. So some of my friends, they're heading to India in the next couple of weeks. So that's our world level meeting, and getting together. I've been to Rotterdam, meeting members from all over the world, Malta, Germany. I've had so many incredible experiences. So the sky is the limit, really, with how involved you want to be. And it's sorry.
I mean, that's it, isn't it? It's how much you put into it. So
Yeah.
you can just be a normal member. You just go along every each week or whatever. Or if you want to get a bit more involved, after a while, you can do that.
Yeah. So someone said to me when I joined very early on, and they said you get out what you put in, and I've fully embraced that. I've had some incredible experiences, and like I said, I've moved around a lot, and it's been my safety net, really.
Yeah.
In that I can reach out to people. Whether your travel plans go AWOL, I could give you so many examples. A friend recently was in Istanbul, and accommodation, everything just fell apart. And within sort of 2 connections through members, I had her in touch with a local lady and said, right, I know how to get from the airport to this accommodation. We'll sort you. Do you want to meet for a coffee in the morning? It was a friendly face. So I'm so lucky to have found it so young. And we do find some of our members, they find it, they maybe want something for themselves when they're perhaps a bit older and their children have gone off to university.
Yeah.
And that makes me a bit sad in that they've discovered it later on in their life. A member in Lincolnshire, she said to me, my life would have been so different if I'd discovered this in my 20s. She said, I had a really lonely, dark period in my 20s.
Well, let's just talk about, it was obviously the age thing quite important, isn't it? You've got it starts at 18.
Yep.
And then it goes up to 45.
Yes.
So you have that sort of 18 to 45-year-old gap. But like you said earlier, sometimes the 45-year-olds can be partying on the dance floor when the 18-year-olds are going to bed.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing. So we're part of a wider family, the Roundtable family.
Yeah.
So we've got a club for everyone, whatever gender, age you are. And although on paper we've got the under 45 women, the over 45 women, under 45 men, and over 45 men. We do a lot of joint events, and that's side by side. So with Roundtable, we do joint events with the guys. We also do it with our older sisters, we call them, in Tangent and Agora. So there's something for everyone. It is a tricky subject. We're a club for young women, and we often have, like I said, we have ladies come to us later in life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why a lot of towns will actually have a lady circle and a Tangent or Agora, and they will get together as one group. It really varies group to group. And like you said, there's some events, they're not for everyone. Some people are really active, some people are really creative or crafty, and I find this when I meet clubs across the UK. But it's really nice. There is something for everyone if you want to try new activities or sports. I've done some bizarre activities I would never have thought of doing myself. But yeah, it gives you so many opportunities.
So how is your knitting?
That's definitely not something I'm qualified in, but I have so many friends now that if I need anything making, creating, fixing, there is we actually have a crafting weekend coming up in the autumn, and that's members from across the UK, and they all get together generally in the Midlands. We try and sort of make it convenient for everyone, and they make some beautiful things.
So there you go, you see, the ladies' circle. It's not just about the knitting, is it? It's about socialising as well.
Yes.
And I think the socialising is definitely a main part of it. It's been great to have you here. I didn't even know there was a ladies' circle, to be honest. It's been new to me as well.
Well, that's what we like to find out, all these like hidden gems that's out there.
Yeah. So we've got clubs all over. If anyone wants to look us up, our website, you'll find us ladiescircle.co.uk, and we've got a club finder on there, so that will find the closest club.
You need to get more on social media though, because literally there's nothing about Ladies Circle on social media.
I can feel a visit coming. We can go and visit them and get some of those stories.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Tammy can go. Tammy can go with you.
Yeah.
We'd love
She'll love that.
Tammy.
That's fantastic. So thank you very much, and I dare say we'll be doing a follow-up. Well, it sounds like Jack's already booked. He's going to be going. He's going to be going along and seeing what you do. Do some baking or something. He does like to eat.
Okay, we all love food and drink.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, Supergirl here, and I am a super fan of SMJ Media Group. They provide support for local businesses, charities and events, and of course create fun content for all of you. If you enjoy our content and would like to help support us, please go to buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group and buy us a coffee.